I want to tell you all something right quick. Giving people value is not something that can be overstated. When people feel like the things that you're giving to them are things that are actually worth it for them in their lives, some type of way, whether it's information that they can use in their life or whether it's a thing that they can take and maybe give to someone else that they can use, people will appreciate you for it. The reason I'm saying this is because I go live on social media, right? Particularly on one app. And what happens is normally, because I just started on there, I've only been on there for a couple of months seriously, I would get an average of one person who would be in the room. And that's only because I ended up going up to maybe 9 or 10 recently. Well, what happened was I'd gotten one person on my live the day before, but I always give value. I'm always restructuring my live in order to give more value. So I've made my live very interactive and I've made it to where you get so much value out of it to where I said, man, once people realize what my live is, they're going to be coming through like crazy. Guess what happened? The day after I was getting the one view as usual for months, literally, something popped the freak off. And I looked up in my live, I looked up in the corner. Guess how many people was in my live? 150. Literally. I was averaging one alive. One. My whole live, I do 4 hours and I'd have 153 people who came through. Not came through on stage, just came through and went. This live, guess how many people viewed this live while I was live? Over 6,700 came through. I had 103 hovering for a while. 103, just most of the live was about 103 on average. When I ended the live, there were 43 people still there. I had people giving me GIFTs. I had people going and purchasing things from my website that I have, or the site that I'm using now for my stuff, because I want to give it to you for a cheaper price, better than getting it on my corporate site. It was insanity. And all I kept thinking about was when you give people value, eventually the world's going to find out about it and people are going to come running. I just want to say thank you to all the people who came to that live and showed me all of that love. Because what did I say in the live? If you all aren't showing me support, then I need to work harder. Peace.